live?
Not yet.
My mom told me she's watching.
Oh, yay, okay.
Awesome.
Okay, we're live. Wow, we have a lot of visitors today.
Sweet.
Online, that's awesome.
Welcome, sports fans, to another edition of Minneapolis Bantam Hockey. Marnie and I are here at the lovely Parade Ice Garden, the Big North Sheet, because this is a big game today.
It is.
Minneapolis Bantam taking on Wayzata Bantam for our final district game of the year.
Yeah, that's crazy. It went fast.
That is really crazy to say, isn't it?
But lots of memories, man.
Tons of great
lots
memories.
Of memories.
And this is an important game to get prepared for playoffs, for our district playoffs, which we found out today. Minneapolis has finished fourth. Is that correct?
Yep, that's a solid 4 for us.
Solid 4, which means that we're going to play the number 5 team, I believe, in the first game. Which, do you know who they are? Is that?
I think it's Armstrong.
It is Armstrong.
But I'm not
Cooper.
positive if that's a solid 5th. I don't know.
Gotcha. So, and that we will talk about that game at the end of this game. One of the things to note about this game, I found out today that Minneapolis is the most penalized team in District 3. Shocker.
I knew the audience is probably really shocked, but it's true.
I'm sure, right. Now, do you have any idea who the number 2 most penalized team is?
I did see the fact today. I do read up on my facts.
And who is that?
The mighty Trojans of Wayzata.
That's right. So we could have a bit of a physical game today, but I believe that Wayzata and Minneapolis don't want any players kicked out for the next game, so hopefully they will behave themselves. I'm also guessing that Wayzata is pretty set as to where they are.
Yeah, I think so.
As well. So, anyway, so we should have a fun game today. The boys are coming off of a great night last night.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Would they have 5 goals in the first period?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Maybe. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it was 5. I think it might have been 6, but I think it was 5.
So we'll see.
They were on fire right away.
See if we can come out fast again. We are still going to be missing Carter. He's not going to be in the lineup tonight, but I believe everybody else is healthy.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Scoots in nets today. With 30 seconds left to go here in the warm-ups, I want to know if you are watching from home. I have heard that there are quite a few people online. And
I'm sure there is.
Oh, here we go. They're starting to roll in. 612-747-2525. I want to know if you're watching. 612-747-2525. We're going to start out nice and fast with Grandma and Grandpa Lamberty are tuned in. Love it. Good luck to the Storm, they say. On Chill is here. Sorry the district games are finishing up today. Thanks for bringing us so much enthusiasm. Hey, we appreciate you being in the house and sharing all the fantastic photos. We need more. If you're crocheting, if you're baking bread, if you're doing pottery, if you're at church, let us know. Actually, how was the sermon this morning? Let us know how it went. All right, so we've got some great tunes going on. Is that Matt Franzen in control of the tunes?
Mick is down there. He started
Mick's in control of the tunes. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mr. Franzen is in control of the board?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because I don't know if you know this, but today is Matt Franzen Day in Minneapolis.
I did hear that.
You did hear that.
Why is
Matt
that?
Franzen turns 50 years young today.
Yes.
Matt, we are so excited for you. And I have a list of Matt Franzen statistics and questions for the audience today. We
are we going to start them right now?
I think we should start them. So first of all, we'll do a little factoid, right?
Okay, let's do it.
Because he's good at the factoids.
Yeah.
Do you know how long Matt Franzen played hockey? He played hockey up through what level?
Matt Franzen. And where did he grow up?
He grew up north.
Up north.
And I can't remember the name of the city where he grew up, and that's really embarrassing.
No, that's not.
I should know him well enough.
Okay, so he stopped playing hockey. He went through Bantams.
Through Bantams. So this would have been his last year of hockey. How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
All right, so we got started here, folks. Emmett Anderson on the draw. Rocco cut that off, and then we dump it in, and Theo goes after it. Puck comes back up the sideboards. Looks like Wayzata is going to be running a little bit of a cherry picker on us. Oh, that is an odd play. Here comes Wayzata on a breakaway, and that's a goal in the first minute for Wayzata. Not exactly how Minneapolis was looking to start out there.
Little confusion.
Yeah.
You know what? We shake these off, these first goals, and here we go.
Absolutely. Just a strange little play. Hey, Matt grew up in Cottage Grove. I should have known that.
Yes.
Cottage Grove, thank you for all of you listening from home. He and Amy went to high school together as well. I don't know. Did they meet senior year like some other announcer and his wife? I don't know.
Let's see if Chris knows that one.
All right.
Oh, they went, yep.
And yes. So here comes Wayzata again over the blue line.
Watch.
And luckily Wilson was there and the ref is okay. Wayzata dumps it back in again. And here comes Wilson playing the big body. Puck comes over there to Liam. Ryan back behind that. Holy fritters, that was close.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
okay, let's just reboot here. And we're going to ice that puck. Icing the puck is a good way to reboot, right?
Well,
let's get our third line out there.
Everyone, I don't know what's going on.
Well,
we need to...
we're about to get started because we've got Swanee, Evan, and Ackerman out there. I believe they totaled 4 goals yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
Right?
That's crazy.
Not bad.
No.
Ackerman gets it out over the red line, and Wayzata goes D to D. Almost got it to Ackerman. Ackerman laid down the big body right away. And here comes Swanee. Swanee tries to get it around, and he does.
Come on, Swanee.
He cuts back with it. He gets it over the red line, over the blue line. He dumps it in.
Hit that net.
And nice job there by Evan getting on it. Gets it over there to Ackerman. Ackerman dumps it in.
Bummer.
Right on net. And that's going to be a face-off to the left of the Wayzata keeper. So, listening to Prince here right now, do you happen to know who Matt Franzen's favorite musician is?
I don't know.
He was up north gentleman. Let's see, how can I, well, we'll talk about him in a second. As Liam takes a shot, that gets blocked out front. Carlos back behind the net, gets it almost out to Emmett. Emmett with that new twig, got him a goal yesterday. Carlos gets it out front, and that gets blocked wide by the Wayzata keeper. Comes back to Theo. Theo down to Liam. Liam on the sideboards, gets it back to Theo. Theo rolls to the center, takes a shot. That goes up off the glass, and Carlos comes away with it. Carlos zips it out to Wilson. Wilson zips it to Liam. Liam rips it again, but over the net as the Wayzata player got puck stick on stick. Comes to Wilson. Wilson, quick shot. That gets deflected wide. Now we're buzzing, Marnie.
Yes, we are.
Theo gets it down there in the corner, and Wayzata's looking to break this thing out, but Carlos comes in and plays the big body. Oh, nice job stepping up there by Liam. Comes to Emmett. Emmett puts it in. We get a chance. Oh, good shot there by Carlos. And Liam's digging for it in the corner. Wayzata's looking to just get out of this thing. And Wilson has it back at our red line. Wilson goes back to Theo, and that goes back behind our net. Theo zips it around, gets it out of the zone, and Rowan goes after it. Here comes Wayzata. They get up the sideboards, and there's Franny getting it over to Wilson. Wilson zips it all the way up, tried to get it up there to Rowan. And that goes, I thought it went into their bench, but it didn't. Franny gets it at the red line, gets it to Ryan. Ryan rips it all the way around.
All right, Franny's digging.
Love it. Oh, nice job. Rocco kept it in. He's looking to put that on net, but he decides to put it into the butt of the Wayzata player, and here comes Wayzata on another breakaway. They take a shot, but that's wide. Nice play there by Tommy, making sure that he didn't lose the man. Rocco plays the body, gets it over there to Rowan. Rowan over to Tommy. Tommy up the sideboards, and here comes Wayzata again. Wayzata goes back to their D, and we step up.
Oh, go, go, go.
Nice digging for it on the sideboards there. That goes off of Rocco, and Wayzata goes in with a fast F1. They dig back into the corner. They're trying to get that out front, but Rocco's able to come away with that. He gets it over there to Tommy. Tommy's got a little time, and he zips that all the way up there to Rowan. Nice catch by Rowan. He gets to the blue line, cuts back in, But Wayzata played a nice gap on that play. Comes over there to Rowan. Rowan at the red line, trying to get that in, but it comes back to Wayzata. Wayzata off the sideboards. And Wayzata's looking to bring it out. They dump it all the way in on net, and Scoots is just going to cover that up.
Oh, we need that break.
With 10 and a half minutes to go here in the first period. Hey, Grandma and Grandpa McDowell are watching from Panama City. Love it. I bet it's sunny there. It's sunny here, too. How warm is it in Panama City?
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks for coming. Thanks.
Chris Ackerman knew who Matt's. Howdy, Grandma Steph. How you doing? Nice to see you. Yes, thanks for being out. All right, so the puck comes back. Oh, it goes over the net, over our net. What is that thing just to the right of the netting? Anyway, so we get it out. Wayzata comes away with it, and they dump it back in again, but Wilson has it. Wilson goes back behind our net. Wilson zips it up to Ackerman. We got a 3-on-2 here, folks. That comes to Swanee. Swanee over the blue line.
Oh, right at the blue line.
And we're just a little bit offsides. So if you're following on the Matt Franzen facts today, Chris Ackerman or Chris Panzer knew the correct answer to the
almost said Bob
Dylan. Who is Matt's favorite?
Hilarious.
Bob Dylan by far. Chris, so far you are 2 for 2 on Matt Franzen facts. We're going to see if you can go 10 for 10 as the puck comes to your boy, and he rips it right off the shin pad of the Wayzata player. Puck goes back behind Wayzata. Wayzata looks to get that out to the far side. That's going to be an icing call against Wayzata, and we're going to have a face-off back in the Wayzata zone. I just noticed
Bob Worthy's here after having rotator cuff surgery on Thursday.
Bob is here? No way.
He had surgery on Thursday.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, that's the toughest dude ever. He's still on medicine.
Oh, for sure he is.
Oh, my gosh, Bob. All right, so Bob is tough, and he is. Don't go up behind Bob and touch his shoulder. Everyone, if you see Bob, smile from afar, tell him you love him, but don't touch him. All right, puck comes back to Tommy.
Come on, guys.
Tommy back in his own zone. He goes up the sideboards to Ackerman, and Ackerman dumps it in. Oh, Swanee's going to be the first one of the puck in the corner. He wheels back around, keeps his energy, gets it to Tommy. Tommy's looking to get that on net, but he decides to put it in deep in the corner. Ackerman tries to get that over to his buddy Thiel. Puck comes up the sideboards, and here comes. Nice job there by Liam cutting that man off as he gets it to Swanee. Swanee goes back to Evan. Evan gets it up to Liam, and Liam brings it into the zone. Liam brings it in, and puck comes out there to Wilson. Wilson back in his own zone. He wheels around, gets it to Carlos. Carlos brings it in and gets it down there to Emmett. Emmett back in the corner. Emmett, nice job. Gets it back to Wilson. Wilson, nice play to Carlos. Puck goes into the corner, and Carlos goes after it.
Yeah,
Carlos with a nice play on the body there. And here comes Wayzata, bringing it out of the zone. Wayzata gets it up to their man, who brings it in over the blue line. That's as offsides as you get.
Yeah.
And that's really offsides now.
That's interesting that he looped like that into.
I think he felt guilty that he was offsides and came back out.
Totally.
All right, Grandma Barb's watching from Eden Prairie. Our dog is not feeling well. Oh, no. Grandpa John is there. I don't know. What do you do for a dog? Do you give it TLC? Do you give it a favorite treat?
Oh, no.
Well, we hope your doggy's feeling better and things go better for your pooch and for our boys out here on the rink as we're down 1-0 with 8.5 minutes to go. Puck's back down in the Wayzata end. Wayzata goes back behind their net. They bank it off the boards for a nice breakout, and that comes down to Wilson. Wilson nicely gets it over there to Rowan, and Rowan's looking to get that back.
Nice throw.
He gets that up to Emmett.
Come on,
Emmett's on a one-on-one. Comes to the dot.
Rips it. He's on the rebound. I thought he was going to get.
Almost got that rebound. And puck comes out to Rocco at the red line. Rocco rolls, and he does a little dish over there to Theo. Theo's over the blue line. He gets it into the far side, and Rowan goes after it. Nice job by Ryan holding that in on the sideboards, and it comes up to Tommy. Tommy dumps it back in again. Haven't been a lot of pretty plays yet.
No.
Other than the one by Wayzata.
Oh, there it is.
And that's what I'm talking about.
That is a pretty play. You got it. Say it again, please. That was perfect timing, Mark.
Oh, my gosh.
Perfect Perfect timing. That was
That
a beauty.
is hilarious.
Talk about patience.
You are 100% right, Marnie. The patience on that Ryan
was
Mullen.
awesome.
And what do they say about Ryan Mullen?
Good hands.
They good hands.
Good mitts.
And yes, Ryan Mullen's doing Mully things.
Mully things.
Mully doing Mully things.
That
All
is
right.
great timing.
7.5 minutes to go in the first period. We got a tie
good
ball
tune,
game,
too.
folks, and that makes a little bit more sense. And Wayzata dumps that puck in. Tommy goes back after it.
Oh, just another fact for today.
Oh, we got another one.
Our goalie has new pads on.
No. Oh my gosh, that's a big deal.
Huge.
How are you going to control that puck? But they are fabulous looking. Look at that.
But can you imagine going into a game with a
brand new set? Wow. All right. That's confidence. That's what I'm saying. And we get that out to Rocco. Rocco's trying to get that on net, but gets blocked by the Wayzata shin pad. Mully controls down low, and Wayzata comes away with it. They look to break this thing out, and they do. They get that up. Rocco tries to step up, and Wilson grabs the puck. Wilson gets it up there to Rowan. Here's Franny digging for it. Puck goes back to the D. Oh, nice job cutting that off by Rocco. And
he got
puck
smushed.
comes back to Rocco, and he looks to bring it out of the zone. Rocco brings it over the red line, over the blue. He's thinking about it, gets it over. I like that play. Almost got that to Rowan. And Rocco gloves it down. Wayzata comes back with it. And puck comes out to Wilson. Thankfully, Wilson stepped up. And he gets it quickly up to Ackerman with a backhand. Gets it over to Rowan. Rowan's looking to get that out front. And it cuts across the crease. Another shot. Here's Swanee. Swanee's hurt, but he's doing okay. He got up really slow. All the refs are yelling at Swanee to get off. They're not refs, all the coaches, excuse me.
Shoot that.
And it comes to Wilson. Wilson in the slot.
Oh, gosh, shoot it.
Oh, can we get this chance? Off the side of the net. Comes around with it. Liam's got it. Liam with a great pass out front. Gets it to Swanee. Swanee almost got that back to Evan. Swanee goes back down to Evan in the corner. Evan up the sideboards to Liam. Liam smartly looks across, gets it down low to Swanee. Puck comes out, and Wayzata dumps it all the way down for an icing call.
We'll take it. That's when you get tired, Wayzata, and you have to dump it.
I like that.
That means we're playing well.
Absolutely a good sign. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in the first period. Tie game. And I think it's time for a Matt Franzen fact.
Okay, here we go.
Back when he was in high school, he had something rupture on him.
I
Do you know what it was that ruptured?
I did see that fact.
Chris Panzer, we're going to give you a chance to answer that question because you're 2 for 2. What did Matt rupture in high school? We'll give everybody a little time to think about that one. As Liam gets the puck up the sideboards to Ackerman, that comes to Wayzata, and they dump it back in. And Benny's in the house. Theo's in the house.
Yeah.
And puck goes back behind the net to Wilson. Wilson gets it over there to Liam. Liam up the sideboards all the way to Ackerman, and Ackerman dumps it in. Nice play by Ackerman getting that. Comes up there to Wayzata. Wayzata with a nice breakout. Oh, that's an interesting play. Rocco dishes it over there to Tommy. Tommy gets it up to Swanee. Swanee gets it over there to Evan. Nice play.
Evan with the shot.
Evan rips it, and we're going to have a face-off just to the left of the Wayzata
we would
keeper.
have some fun film this year. Thinking about all those bad bounces and weird bounces that we had.
That's a strange
the
one.
Stick last night.
Right, the stick.
We've had bounces off the boards to get a goal, basically, for the other team.
Evan Anderson on the draw gets it to Rocco. Rocco rips it, but that gets blocked out front. Nice play there by Theo, picking it out to the sky. Puck comes all the way back, and we're going to go back for it. Rocco's going to grab this back in our own zone. Rocco goes back behind the net with it. He gets it up the sideboards.
Great pass.
And Theo chips it into the zone. Puck comes over there to Emmett. Emmett, nice job predicting where that puck's going to go. Emmett down below the net. He's got it down in the corner. He's thinking about and gets it down there to Carlos. Carlos gets it up there to Rocco. Rocco tries to roll, cuts back. And they're dump it all the way down. Tommy comes back for it. And he has it back behind the net. Tommy rips it off the sideboards, gets it all the way to Theo. Theo takes a shot, but that gets deflected just a little bit wide. Emmett Anderson tries to get it back down low to Theo. And here's Wayzata. Nice play by Wayzata getting it up, but nope. Wilson said, I got you.
I got it.
Puck goes back behind the net. Emmett's got it, getting it in the corner. He does a nice job playing that back down to Liam. Liam to Wilson. Wilson just does a little flipperooski to get it out.
Oh, jeez, Willis.
And Wilson with his second shot on net for the night gets it there to Rowan. Rowan gets it up the sideboards to Franny. Franny brings it into the zone. He tries to get that over. Takes a funny bounce. And 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go. Nice step up there by Wilson. Wayzata dumps it back in, but they're a little bit off sides. So with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, let's find out. Does Chris Panzer know? Chris Panzer says, I think it might be his appendix. Chris Panzer nails it. 3 for 3.
Chris, I'm impressed.
Ruptured that appendix in high school.
That is some good stuff.
Somebody's a good friend with the Franzens.
Exactly.
Love it. Okay, I got a tough one for you coming up next, though, Chris. All right, so it comes to Franny. Franny dumps it in right on net, and we're going to have a face-off. So the next one's a little bit difficult. We all have pet peeves in life, Marnie.
Oh, we do.
Just things that bother us a little bit.
And
when it comes to the family, there are certain things that are just pet peeves about it. Now, men are known for having a couple different pet peeves. And maybe I'll narrow it down a little bit for you, Chris. So, some people don't like how men have the temperature in their house, right? That can be a source of a pet peeve.
Yes.
Other people have issues with things like leaving lights on and that type of stuff. It's all about that energy usage and that sort of thing. So, Chris, what do you think it is? Oh, Rocco cuts back. He's looking to get this on net. He does, and that's swallowed up. Chris, what do you think it is for Matt? Is it one of those two? Is it another? What is Matt Franzen's pet peeve at home? We'll let it leave to the audience to think about that. If you're not Chris Panzer, you may also answer as well. Or if your name is Oma and you happen to be watching from Belgium, are you kidding me, Belgium? This is fantastic. What time is it in Belgium? I wonder. It's 7 hours later.
Wow.
It's a little 8 p.m. All right, 8 p.m. That's still relatively early. We're okay. Totally primetime Sunday night activity. Love it. Oh, puck comes all the way out back into our zone, and Wilson goes back after it. Wilson, nice job on the shoulder check. He's been coached well. Gets to Franny. Franny gets it out over the blue line, and Rowan comes away with it. Rowan winds it up, tries to get that back over there to Franny, and does. Franny over the red line, he dumps it in, and he's going to go off. Puck goes all the way back down into the Wayzata end. Nice job by Wilson predicting that. And Wayzata has it back in their own zone. Woo, they almost got a bit of a breakaway on us. Mm-hmm. Liam has it back behind our net. Liam, nice play. Off the boards to Wilson. Wilson does a trendy new kind of pass they have out there. Getting it over there to Swanee. Oh, nice play. Liam tried to just pop that out front. And almost. You do know that your boy is doing the trendy new passing now. And I'm sincere about this.
What is he doing?
To break it out of the zone, you fly a guy across the center and you pass it to his hand. He catches it and drops it.
Hilarious.
Like that's what they're doing in the pros now.
So he doesn't even watch pro games.
Shh.
Seriously, that's so funny. That's cool to know, though.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a great fact.
Ahead of his time.
Yeah.
All right, so Swanee has it back in our zone, gives it to Tommy with 45 seconds remaining. Tommy goes up to the sideboards.
Go.
Nice one-touch pass there by Ackerman, gets it to Swanee. Connie cuts the center.
Geez.
He rips it just over the net. And Evan keeps that puck back in deep. But Wayzata's able to come away with it. They chip it back into our zone, and Rocco goes back for it as everybody's having a change. Rocco tries to zip that all the way up to Ackerman, who puts it back into their zone. Wayzata rips it around the sideboards. Here's Liam going to come away with it. Oh, he gave that to Evan. He did a nice tip. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Wayzata tries to get that all the way up, but Wilson steps up
Oh, there we go.
And that's the end of the first period. With the score 1 for Wayzata and 1 for Minneapolis, we got a tie ball game and a 1-minute intermission before we start the second period. Oh, hey, we've got the Ackerman Oma on the game as well. Love it. Making dinner. Chris, what's for dinner tonight? You got a little chili going on for the big game? What's shaking? We need to know. We might even need a picture of what that is. All right, I think it's time. Oh, Chris said she might be a little bit busy. Okay, so we'll come back to that pet peeve, Chris. If you know what the pet peeve of Matt is. I'll give you one other question about Matt Franzen. Does anybody know how many marathons Matt Franzen has?
Wow.
How many marathons Matt Franzen has run in his lifetime? How many have you run, Marnie?
In my brain, or I'll have to tell you this. I was the athlete of the family, and if my sister and brother are listening, they weren't.
Oh,
they aren't. But they decided they wanted to up me, and they each ran a marathon, the Twin Cities together. And they're like, you didn't do that.
That's
nope,
impressive.
I will never run a marathon. I will play the sport, and I will play I cannot run. I can play soccer all day for 2 hours, but I'm not running a marathon. That's impressive.
The only
he
running
didn't just run one marathon.
I know. The only running I ever did was to court my wife. She's a runner. She likes it. Although even she hasn't done a marathon. That's a whole other level.
I used to run away from my brother all the time.
So Matt Franzen, how many different marathons has Matt Franzen run? Chris Panzer, if you know, let me know. Oh, making dinner is Matt Franzen's pet peeve. Gotcha. Well, that might be one of his pet peeves. That's a very, very... Oh, no, puck comes out. Oh, puck popped out. We sort of didn't have control of it in the corner. They got it, popped it out front. They gave a small shot that just went right between the new pads. So, Wayzata comes back at the beginning of the second period, pops us right in the nose. So Wayzata is up 2-1 over Minneapolis here. And I apologize, Chris Panzer. I should have read that appropriately. You are absolutely right. That is one of his pet peeves, but not his biggest pet peeve. His biggest pet peeve, Rocco's able to block that and keep that out of the zone. Matt Franzen's biggest pet peeve is people leaving the lights on. You cannot, if you're not in a room, you got to turn those lights out. Come on, I agree with you, Matt. Let's save a little energy. All right, so Wayzata is coming away with it, but Tommy lays the body down, and here comes Ryan. Ryan gives it to Franny. Franny's looking to dish that in. Oh, that was such a good pass.
I know, that was.
Nice play there. Hey, Carter, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you, Carter.
We've got
Carter,
Tommy.
do you want to hear? You do color commentary.
So we're going to have a face-off just to the left of the Wayzata, or just to the right of the Wayzata keeper. So a little bit of a strange game here, Carter. What's with them popping us in the nose right away at the beginning of the first and second?
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of seemed like we just weren't ready for it.
Right, just a little strange.
I think we're going to be good now. I think we're turning it around.
I like your attitude. Now, another question. What do you think of Scoots' new pads out there?
I like them.
Yeah, I do too, right?
He was showing them to me before the game.
So, do you know, are they a little bigger or are they just newer?
I think they're newer, and I think they're going to help them control those rebounds.
Gotcha. That's
my thought.
That makes sense. I like it. All right, so that was a hand pass extraordinaire there. We're going to have a face-off just outside of our zone with 13:41. Oh, I thought they were going to bring it all the way back. All right, so who do we have out there? We've got Swanee, Evan, Ackerman, Rocco, and Tommy out there, along with Scoots and net. And Wayzata dumps it in, and Tommy goes back after it. Tommy's got it here in the corner. It goes off the sideboards to Rocco. Rocco chips that up, tries to get that to Ackerman. And here comes Wise. Oh, nice job there by Swanee. Picks it off, gives it to Ackerman. Ackerman gets it all the way over to Evan. Evan gets it down to Swanee. Swanee gloves it to himself and gives it to Evan. Evan, nice, gets it back to Rocco. Rocco rolls to the center, looks, and gives it down to Evan. Evan tries to put it on net. And that gets blocked, and Swanee keeps it in. Ackerman goes back after it on an F1. Nice poke check there. He plays the body, and Wayzata's got it back behind their net. Rocco's got to watch that man as Wayzata's doing a little cherry picker on us, which frankly has been pretty effective.
It has. It's been good.
Right? It's allowing them to get out of the zone. Nice job there by Ackerman, though. One of the risks of having a cherry picker is you only have 4 players in there, and that can cause stuff like this to happen. Oh, great play by Swanee. But a nice toe by the big Wayzata keeper keeps it out of the net. Rocco tries to keep that in, but it comes out of the zone. Rocco gives it back to Wilson. Wilson with a good quick up there to Ackerman, but that goes all the way in. Back behind the net. Oh, here comes Wayzata out of the zone. That goes to the far corner of our corner for Emmett. Emmett gets it back behind the net to Liam. Liam up there to Evan. And Wayzata tries to break it out of the zone. That's going to be offsides with 12 minutes left to go here in the second period. So, Carter, I don't know if you know this, but today is Matt Franzen Day at Parade Ice Garden.
I did.
Oh, you did know that. Excellent.
Happy birthday.
50th birthday today, and so we've got a few random facts about Matt Franzen today, which are kind of fun. I have a question for you. Do you know how many marathons Matt Franzen has run? If you had to guess.
I'm gonna guess 7.
Excellent guess. Excellent guess. But Matt is a little bit stronger than the rest of us, and he has run 30 marathons, folks. 30 marathons! That is a lot of time running. And speaking of running time like we had last night, we don't have it yet, as Minneapolis has to get back on top here. Nice shot there by Mr. Wilson getting that in. So, Carter, at the next whistle, I need to know what some of the nicknames are of the guys on the team.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm just calling them by their first name, which just isn't so interesting.
No.
And if there's any PG-related nicknames that I can know about, that would be helpful. Why is Carlos always getting beat up out there? Last night, he was the one that was catching it, and he's this... Oh, there we go.
I think he's just mean, so he gets it back.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, puck goes down to Scoots, and he pops it out there to Wilson. Wilson back behind the net. He gets it off the sideboards to Evan, and Evan chips it in. Here comes Rowan after it. Rowan playing the good angle. Gets that out. Oh, he almost got that out front. Comes around, rips it on net from a sharp angle, and then Tommy's able to keep that puck in. Here's Wayzata. Oh, nice job there by Rowan. Popping the stick, but they're still able to get it back into our zone. Tommy has it back behind our net. He gets it up the sideboards to Rowan, right? And it gets to Rowan. Rowan stays on sides, takes it in wide. He's got a friend out front. Now he takes it back behind the net, stays in control of it, gets it back down low. Nice play by Ryan. And Wayzata is able to dump it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call with 10:13 to go. So do you think Wayzata's already in their shell? They're just trying to, they're going to...
I don't know.
A little bit early for the shell? Early. Okay, all right.
I think we kind of got him pinned in here.
I think so. Now's the time.
I think we're playing
so
well.
We've got Ryan Mullen. Does Ryan have a nickname?
Mully.
All right, so Mully's going to take this face off. We've got Franny and Rowan out there as well. And here comes... Nice job by Rocco getting that and up to Franny. We tried to dump it in. Franny tips that puck, and it comes back to Rocco. Rocco goes up, tries to pop that up to Franny, and Franny cuts it off. He's cutting in. He wheels back around. Franny gets it to Rocco. Rocco rolls to the center, tries to get that on net, comes to the side. Oh, almost had an opportunity to pop that out front.
Rowan gets Michigan.
Yeah, could have tried the Michigan. Absolutely. Puck comes back to Rowan. He's got a cannon. He tried to get that back to Tommy, but takes a funny bounce. Tommy decides to lay the shoulder down. Gets it to Franny. Franny tried to get that out to Ryan. Comes to Rocco at the dot. He takes a shot. That gets deflected and saved.
It's a good little play.
Oh, I like it, right? We're getting it. We're moving it in there. It's all good. All right. Who are we going to have on the face-off this time? Yeah, that's a really good point. We had a lot of pictures of you in Italy. I don't know if you know about this. Are you aware that this happened?
So I'm back.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I got cut.
Oh, I actually didn't hear that you got cut. I heard the tryouts were still going on.
Yeah, but for a short time you lose your eligibility.
Oh, is that what happens? All right, totally makes sense. Well, that's all right. There's certainly this summer, right? There's another tryout going on this summer. Now, is that one in Italy, or where is that one this summer?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, all right. It might be in Sweden. We'll see how it goes. It's not in the U.S., so you're going to be doing some more traveling for sure. Speaking of traveling, here comes Wayzata. They bring it in wide. They're looking to take a shot. Oh, my gosh. They got that out front, but luckily Scoots was in the right spot for a good save. Liam gets that up to Evan. Evan on the side boards, and he goes back behind the net to Wilson. Wilson back to Liam. Uh-oh. They've got a chance, and they rip it right across the front. It looks like we're going to get a penalty for interference on Swanee. And what is Swanee's nickname? Is it just Swanee?
Swanee. Sometimes we'll call him Swank. Like if I'm yelling for the puck, it sometimes gets to Will if he's not giving it up.
Got it. That makes sense.
We started at Swanee.
That's good. Well, Swanee gets to hang out with his dad right now in the penalty box.
I'm sure that's a fun conversation.
That's a father-son moment for you. Absolutely. The love that we're having today on Matt Franzen Day. All right, here's Wayzata. So Wayzata has 5 players. We've got 4. Wayzata rolls to the center. They're looking to get anything on net that they can right now. And they roll wide, take it down on the goal line. Tried to get a little pass out front, but that was just a little too hot, and the puck comes all the way out of the zone. And here comes Wayzata over the blue line. On the sideboards, they're controlling. We're just letting them in. So, Carter, are the coaches telling us to just let them enter the zone and set up? Yeah. That's the best way to waste time. Just keep them to the outside. That's it. Carlos tried to zip that in front there for Emmett, and that comes back to Tommy, who keeps it in the zone. But here comes Wayzata. Rocco cuts that off, and he tries to get that into the zone, and Emmett comes in and does. Wayzata's still trying to break this puck out with 53 seconds left on their man advantage. Oh, that's got to be too many men on the ice. And Minneapolis gets a bit of a lucky blow there. So, Carter, there were some Bantam B1 games before us. Did you see any of that?
I didn't see that.
Have you heard the results?
No.
I heard that Black won 8-0. Wow. I don't know who they were playing, and I think Gray is playing on the other rink right now. Those two even teams. Hopefully, Gray's doing well. Let's see, what else do we have here for Matt Franzen facts? All right. Rowan on the faceoff. We've got Rowan. Oh, nice play there by Theo, getting a good quick shot on net. We've got Liam and Wilson back there on D. Nice job by Rowan. He comes away with the puck. Rowan's just controlling it. He almost took that out of the zone, but it got away from him. And here comes Wayzata on a 2-on-1. They take a shot, but Scoots controls it. Puck goes down in the corner, and Theo's going to think about getting that out. He gets it down there to Liam. Liam over there to Wilson. And Wilson gets that up and cut off there by, wow, nice job poke checking that away by Wilson. Wilson has it, comes around, gets it. Oh, he almost got that to Rowan. And here comes Wayzata over the blue line. They take a shot, but that goes up over the net and all the way out. Oh, nice play by Wilson getting that up to Theo. Theo with the big fake. Oh, just got stick on stick to keep that away. And that comes to Wilson. Wilson to Rocco. Rocco rips it. And almost. Good pressure by Minneapolis.
That's a good whistle right there.
Right?
All our lines were mixed up. That was a good whistle.
So, we've got 5 players, and Wayzata has 4 here for another minute. We're on the power play. So what are we going to try to do on this power play, do you think?
I'm guessing he's going to try to win it back to Tommy, have him walk to the middle. That's at least what I would have done.
Yep.
Not send it back deep, keep possession. But it happens.
That's all right. Oh, here comes Wayzata. They've got wheels. Tommy gives them a little hello. And Rocco stops, and Tommy zips it all the way across to Mully. Mully on the sideboards. Comes all the way across and just outside of the zone. Tommy gets it back to Rocco, and Rocco wheels back around. Here comes back to Tommy. Tommy gets it up to Franny, and Franny's going to bring it in. Over the blue line, just set this up, right?
Yep.
Franny gives it to Tommy. Tommy down to Franny. Franny gets it over to Ryan. Ryan back to Liam. I like it. Liam's going to put this on net. Just deflected wide. Tommy comes in to keep that puck in. Wayzata tries to get out of the zone, and they do, out to our red line. And that's the end of the man advantage for Minneapolis. Like to see a few more shots than that, maybe next penalty. So, Carter, do you remember playing against Wayzata?
I do, yeah.
They are the second most penalized team in the district.
Wow.
And I'm assuming, do you know who is first?
I think us.
Yeah, well done.
By a while.
You know your statistics. Do you remember it being a rough game against Wayzata or not? No.
I remember going in the box once, though.
Got It happens. It happens once in a while.
I think I may have hit a kid and he didn't have the puck.
Got it.
Skating through the neutral zone, he ran into me.
I totally believe you were innocent, just for the record. And the puck comes over there to Ackerman. Ackerman on the sideboard gets it down to Wilson. And
well, I think I'll give the mic back to Marnie.
Thank you for coming and give us a little scoop. How are you doing?
I'm doing a lot better.
You're doing a lot better?
A lot better.
I'll tell you what, man, you look clear. We can't wait to have you back,
Thank you.
do it in due time.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming aboard. Good to see you, Carter. All right, 4.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Minneapolis is still down. And another fun fact. Oh, puck goes all the way across. I've got a few more fun facts. Oh, Matt Franzen, is he okay? On Matt Franzen Day, I think he's all right. You got a little stinger there with a puck, but he's going to be okay.
Reflexes are a little worse when you get older.
They absolutely. Your reflexes are a little slower. I mean, once you hit 50, right?
Yeah.
It just changes things a little bit. No. So Wayzata get back behind their net. And they're still working it. They go D to D. And up the far boards to Swanee. Swanee gets it on his paw, and it comes back out. Wayzata gets it up there. Rocco cuts it off. Rocco back behind the net, gets it over there to Tommy. And Wayzata has it back behind the net, but luckily Ackerman came over to help out. And here comes Swanee. Puck goes back in, and Wayzata's trying to get this out. Here comes Ackerman over the red line, gets it over there to Evan. Evan on the sideboards, puts it on net, trying to get a little rebound there. I like that play by Evan. Swanee gets it to Evan. Evan tries to put it on net, but that gets away from him. And here comes Wayzata. But Swanee's able to get it out. Nice job there by Ackerman chipping it in. And Wilson goes back after it. Wilson controls his stick, almost gets it out. And here comes Wayzata on a 2-on-1. But Wilson comes back to cover his man. Wayzata shoots it just wide. They're able to get a hold of that and cut down to the sideboards. Nice play by Liam, stepping up on that. Holy, picking it out of the sky by Wilson. And Minneapolis decides to dump it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. No icing. We must have touched it. Nice play there by Emmett on a hard forecheck. And there's Theo. Digging on the sideboards. 2.5 minutes to go. Emmett has it. He rips it. Nice shot by Emmett. Gets blockered down. Carlos tries to put that on net, and that comes back to Theo. Theo up the sideboards to Tommy. Tommy gets it back down to Theo. Theo on the sideboards. Cuts to the center. Looks to take a shot, but Wayzata gets a stick on that shot. Carlos gets it back to Rocco. Rocco rolls, takes a shot. That gets blocked. Rocco gets it again. He's looking to get a hold of that. And here comes Wayzata trying to break it out, but luckily Theo did a great job of covering. Theo comes away with the puck, brings it in over the blue line. He takes a clapper, and a nice shot there by Carlos, but a good save. Oh, he got that out front. How did that not get through? And here comes Wayzata looking to break it out, and they dump it in. But Tommy cuts it off, and Tommy lays his man down on his back. So with 1:39 left to go, we've got parents on both sides starting to holler and get into the game. So we're going to have Franny out there along with Rowan, Ryan, Liam, and Wilson back there. Another fun fact about Matt Franzen, always doing at least a couple of Boundary Waters trips every year. Oh, Rowan just ripped that just a hair wide. And Wilson tried to put that back on net, but that got cut off by Wayzata. Wayzata rolls through, and nice play there by Liam. Popping the stick and getting control of the puck. Nice job by Wilson. Gaining control, gets it to Franny. Franny back down to Liam. Liam rips it all the way around to Wilson. And Wilson with a good shoulder check. And that puck's going to be all the way down. No icing call. Ryan's going for it, and Wayzata's able to dump it out. They've been dumping it out softly all the way into our end all game long. Liam goes back D to Wilson. Wilson dumps it back out and almost got that to Franny. Comes back in for Wilson. 42 seconds remaining in the second period. Puck takes a little bit of a funny bounce there, but Liam's able to handle it. Gets it to... Oh no, here's Wayzata. But a great save by Scoots. Puck comes back to just outside the zone. 27 seconds remaining. We're going to have a face-off just outside the Minneapolis zone. As we're going to have Swanee's line out there with Ackerman and Ryan. Rocco and Tommy out there. Will gets it, and Rocco gets it all the way over to Ackerman. Ackerman over the blue line, and he dumps it in. Ryan goes after it, and he wins the race to the puck. Almost got that out to Swanee. And they're trying to eat the puck back there. Kind of a long time to eat it. Comes to Swanee. Swanee tries to get that over to Rocco. Rocco just dumps it back in again. And here comes Wayzata, but that's the end of the period with the score. 2 for Wayzata, 1 for Minneapolis. So at the end of it, it's all good. Carter did a great job. So we're finishing up the second period, and the moms are doing the M&Ms because that is our good luck charm. Am I right, Marnie?
A little stress reliever there since my yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, we're good. We're good.
All right, so we're going to do one more quick Matt Franzen fact before we leave you. His childhood idol is a baseball player, and he played for the Yankees, I believe.
Oh.
If anyone knows who his childhood idol who played for the Yankees is, let me know. Send me a text, 612-747-2525. We are going to go resurface the ice, and we will be back with you in about 10 minutes. See you soon. Yeah, okay, all right. So, we've got a lot of folks watching here from in the arena. We still have a lot of folks watching from home as well. Jill, come back to the TV. We need you. Grandma and Grandpa Lamberty.
Oh, yeah, there's Jack.
Let's see. Panama City, Grandma and Grandpa McDowell, come on back to the TV. And Chris, we need you with some of our mad friends, in fact. And Oma, are you there? Oma from Belgium.
Oh, yeah, we're just going to say the Belgium grandma's watching. Yeah, that would be fun.
All right, so here we go.
Come on, boys.
Hoping to not start this period like we started the last two.
Wow.
Gets the face off over the
Yes, Liam.
Ackerman goes after it. Ackerman's got a piece of it. And a nice play there by Wilson.
X got it, X got it.
Back on his own blue line. He rolls back around and takes it up. Ackerman over.
Oh, speed.
Take that shot. Ackerman rips
Oh, where's the rebound? Oh, that rebound was there.
to control it. And Wayzata goes through the deep. Minneapolis gets on him. And Wayzata's able to break this out of their zone. Maybe up to their man, but Wilson plays his body with it. Comes to Liam up the sideboards there.
Oh.
Ackerman, we just
Oh.
the zone. And Wayzata tries to do a quick up with Swanee.
Yes, Swanee.
Ready to rock and roll today.
Oh, jeez.
Here comes Wayzata. They've got another breakaway. And they start the third period like they started the second and started the first. Unbelievable. Arne and I are looking at each other
Wow.
like we're a bit bewildered, I'd rather say.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, and it's seriously breakdowns that they should not be making.
Exactly.
It's like they're doing it on their own. We did have a higher forechecker. I did notice that on the offensive zone. But we're doing little bitty breakdowns that, like, oh, we should be beating this team like last night. No, it's a different team.
Different team, and I'll tell you what, Wayzata's doing a nice job of finishing.
Right, that too.
Breakaways, but really good shots.
Yep. Yep, they're going up.
Far corner wins the battle with the puck. A nice job by Emmett getting it out of his zone. Wayzata goes to the D. And that puck comes out. There were 13 and a half minutes to go in the third period. Minneapolis is down 3-1.
Well, we got a hill to climb here.
Come on, it's Matt Franzen's birthday today for Pete's sake.
Right.
All right, so his favorite baseball player? New
Yep.
York Yankees? Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody? Anyone?
Infield.
Nice.
Yankee? I think he was a Yankee. All right, puck comes back to Rocco, and he dumps it in. And Ryan's the first one.
Oh, nice.
And they're able to get it up and up.
Oh, you're not on.
Oh, I'm not on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we got him on.
Thank you, Chris.
Chris, didn't you want to just hear me anyways? Did you say that?
That is awesome. Chris, I am
I
so
purposely
offended.
told-
That's it. I'm going to be late for the next carpool just because you did that, Chris. Unbelievable. All right, let's see. Did I have any good jokes I can repeat? No, I didn't.
No,
You're
no.
right. No, probably
Actually,
didn't. Yeah, let's not
Maybe
talk
that
about
was
the last
jinx that
goal.
You weren't on, so
That
maybe we'll play better.
could be. I love. All right, so puck goes back in deep. 13 minutes to go here in the third period. Minneapolis is down 3-1. Oh, great play there by Ackerman, zipping it across to Swanee, who tipped it almost in. And puck comes over there to Wayzata. Wayzata over the blue line. And nice job by Ackerman cutting it off. Comes to Swanee. We've got a 2-on-2 here. Swanee brings it into the zone with speed. He rips it across to Rowan.
He says it was there.
Oh, that was so close. So Rowan gets it back. Oh, Wayzata is able to pick that one off. They come in with it. They try to get that out front, but it's blocked by Wilson. Puck comes out to Wayzata with a really nice quick shot. And they zip it off down low below the blocker of Scoots. That's a really nice shot.
Really nice shot,
I mean,
and they saw him coming down the slot.
Yep. Woo-wee! Well, this is going to be interesting, folks.
Go, Dan. Talk to those defenders. Coach them up.
Right? So, puck's down in the corner. Carlos laying down some body, and that comes to Evan.
Shot.
Evan with a quick shot. And that gets deflected in deep. Franny gets it down to Carlos. Carlos gets it out front, but Wayzata is able to control it. Franny dumps that puck back in deep again, down in the corner, and Evan gets a hold of it. Here comes Wayzata out of the zone with it. They get it over the red line, and they dump it in, and that's icing. With 11:47 to go, there's plenty of time.
Yeah.
We scored, 5 goals yesterday in this amount of time.
Yep.
So, but, all right, so one fun fact. Back in high school, Matt Franzen stole a base and scored a run in the state tournament as a pinch runner in baseball.
That is a great fact, as a pinch runner.
How fun is that?
He must have had wheels.
I bet he had wheels, right?
Yeah.
I hear he runs a little, so it makes sense.
Runs just a little bit.
And
Did we ever talk about the marathons?
So Wayzata has it back in their zone. They get it off the far boards and get it over there to Wilson. Wilson gets it to Emmett, and Emmett dumps it in deep. Wayzata has it back. They go D to D. They try to get up the boards, but Liam cuts it off. Comes to Ryan. Ryan looks to take a shot, but just...
Emmett with the one-handed backhand.
Takes a lot of muscle to do a one-handed backhand.
Totally does.
Just
with
saying.
The player on you.
Exactly.
That one arm's pushing the player off.
All right, we got Tommy and Rocco back on defense. Swanee, Ackerman, and Rowan at wing.
Come on, Rowan.
And it comes to Rowan. Rowan gets it in, tips. It's going, and that's whistled. With 11 minutes to go.
Let's make this 4-2, man.
I'll tell you what, we got some good pressure going on right now. So if we can pop one in, gain a little momentum, a little confidence. Swanee on the draw. Puck comes back down. And nice job getting that tipped up by Swanee. It goes back to Tommy back in our own zone. He wheels back around. He goes off the sideboard, gets it up to Rowan. Rowan gets a nice play up to Swanee. Swanee up to Ackerman, and Ackerman dumps it in.
Turn and go, man.
And I'm so with you, Marnie. Anyway, puck comes back to Rocco. He's going to roll to the center, try to get that on net. But that went over even the tall goalie. And then Tommy gets it. He rolls, rips it. Nice shot by Tommy, deflected up into the netting. So another notable fact about Matt Franzen is he's a reader. And I have to admit, his favorite book is a book I've never read.
Yeah.
So I might have to get that on Audible, because I don't really read anymore other than magazines and newspapers.
With thousands of books to guess upon, I don't think anyone would.
I mean, can you guess it? If you know what, nice job by Wilson battling for that thing. If you know what Matt Franzen's favorite book is, let us know. It has to do with something that he just became today. Is that rough? That was rough. That was cold. That was cold.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not true, but it was a funny joke anyway. Yes, that's you're just going for humor, folks. If you know Matt Franzen's favorite book, let us know, as Wayzata has it back in their zone. Rowan with a great forecheck, pretending that he's doing a penalty kill, just pestering him. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson down low to Swanee. Puck's down in the corner, and Swanee's battling for it. Puck comes out to Wilson. Wilson brings it in. Oh, I love that shot by Wilson. Nice and low, looking for a rebound, but that was a nice glove save by the big Wayzata keeper.
Wilson, stop your mouth.
And so we've got Franny, Carlos, Evan, Tommy, and Rocco out there with 9 minutes and 42 seconds left.
We just got silenced.
Chris Panzer, do you know what Matt's favorite book is? Let us know. Tommy gets it up. And that goes down low. Tommy's got it back behind our net. He dishes it off to Rocco. And Rocco gets it up the center of the ice to Evan. And Evan tips it into the Wayzata zone. Wayzata goes D to D. And they get it out to their man. Where'd that puck go? It went up into the netting and down. So with 9 and 11 left to go here in the third, Minneapolis needs some goals.
Holy moly, we need some goals. 9 minutes.
So other than Oma from Belgium, who seems to be texting me a lot, I'm not getting a lot of feedback here. So Marnie, I got to tell you, his favorite. Oh my golly, we're okay. Nice job getting that out. Puck goes back in deep for Wayzata. Wayzata goes around the back of the net, and that comes to Liam. Puck goes up there to Ryan. Ryan chips it out of the zone, and here comes Emmett. And that's going to be offsides with 8:46 left to go in the third period. So, Marnie, if you had to guess, what is Matt Franzen's favorite book?
The Old Man and the Sea.
Old Man and the Sea.
I'm curious about that one.
That is fantastic. There was some English teacher that got him onto that book.
Yeah.
Thank you for teachers in our
That is
lives.
true.
That's all I have to say. They're awesome. And Ackerman gets it over to Rowan. Rowan almost pulled that away from the Wayzata player, and a nice poke check there by Wilsoni. So we're just digging for it on the sideboards.
Oh.
And Rowan's going to get a penalty for roughing on that one. Rowan's only going to get 2 minutes for that one.
That was...
So Minneapolis is down a man for another 2 minutes. Once again, Marnie is correct in her assessments. The Old Man and the Sea is a 1952 classic. Gotta love the old soul in Matty Franzen.
You know they weren't talking about cell phones in that book.
No, and here comes Swanee. Swanee comes in. He's looking for a shorty. He gets it over to Ackerman, and that's just wide of the net. What a great play by Swanee. Everybody in the house thought he was going to shoot it. He gets it to Ackerman again.
Today. I love that
Swanee. And another back check. Oh! You know what? I'm not sure I agree with that penalty.
You know... And so, it was just a good aggressive stick to stick.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Swanee's got to make something happen here with 8 minutes to go. He's playing hard. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Bigger crime is Ackerman not putting that.
A lot of crimes of passion going on today. It just happens. All right, so we've got Ryan on the draw. Minneapolis has 3 players. Wayzata has 5, but luckily Tommy's got the puck, and he gets that up to Liam. Liam, nice play. Oh, how did Wayzata pick that one out to the sky?
Come on, Ryan.
So we were going to have a bit of a break there for Ryan, but Wayzata looks to bring it in. They zip it across the crease, and Liam smartly gets that out to center ice. And, good play there by Ryan. He was looking to get a break. So we need one right now. Wayzata goes across far side. They go out to their D. And they go to the far D. They got a little umbrella going on. Nice little one-timer there, but that takes it all the way outside the zone. So with 1 minute to go in the 5-on-3, another 20 seconds after that, we'll be down a man. And here's Wayzata, luckily just hanging out behind their net. Wayzata with a nice play trying to get that up, but now they've got to wait for their man to come back on sides. And nice play by Liam. And a heck of a hit there by Emmett Anderson. Laying down the body.
Getting ready for high school.
Exactly. That's a great one. And here comes Wayzata. They got it over the blue line. They're looking to bring that in the far side. Nice save by Scoots. They get it out front. Another nice save by Scoots as the puck's digging around, and Liam gets it out with a beautiful quick backhand. Here comes Wayzata. 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage, and Wayzata dumps it in. Comes back to Tommy back behind our net. Tommy dishes it off the glass. Comes to Emmett. Emmett gets it out. That's, interference. Oh, Emmett almost got that. Now it comes to Rowan.
Penalty.
Absolutely. Rowan, good job digging for it, trying to come away with it some more. Emmett has it. He has it back behind the net. Gets to Wilson. Wilson puts it on net. And with 6 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the third period, there's 4 seconds remaining on Swanee's penalty.
Hi, boy.
And then Wayzata is going to be in the box for another 2 minutes.
I mean, what did we say in the beginning of the... game. Two teams that lead the league in penalties.
And,
you're going to get kids in the box.
It's making sense. You are absolutely
Totally.
correct. 6 minutes to go in the game. Minneapolis needs 3 goals to tie it up. We're going to switch it up here a little bit. So we've got 4, they've got 4. And now Minneapolis is back full strength. Always worse, shouts the crowd. Wilson gets it in almost on net. And Wayzata tries to get it out. Rocket pulls it out of the sky. Gets it up there to Theo, and Theo dumps it in. Wayzata back behind their net. Almost gets it out.
Yes,
Rocco's able to keep that in. Comes to Theo.
Come on, Theo.
Theo controls. He gets it back to Rocco. Rocco rolls. He gets it back to Theo. Theo gets it all the way over to Wilson. Wilson back down to Carlos. Carlos to Wilson. Wilson to Carlos. Carlos with a 1-T. Gets it off the sideboards to Rocco. Rocco with a 1-T. And 5:22 left to go. Minneapolis putting some shots on net. If only we had somebody counting shots on net. We need one badly.
I know.
So Wilson and Rocco are going to stay back there on defense. They're not switching the D every 7 seconds like yesterday.
That was amazing yesterday.
And so we've got Ryan, Franny, and Evan and Ackerman out there. Puck comes back to Ackerman.
Ackerman
digs and gets it to Rocco. Tries to get it to Rocco.
Nice, Rocco.
Rocco back down low to Franny. Franny gets it to Ackerman. And Ackerman smartly gets it down to Franny. Franny to Ackerman again. And we're trying to get in the right positions, but Wayzata's able to come away with that one, and they dump it in just to waste a little time. Wilson gets it back to Rocco. Rocco looks to get this around the net, and he gets it, almost up to Ryan.
That was good.
And Wayzata dumps it back in. Here comes Wilson. Wilson gets it all the way up to Ryan, and Ryan on the forecheck. And it comes back to Franny. Franny controls, gets it to Wilson. Wilson to Franny. Franny over to Wilson. Gets it back down low to Liam. Liam tries to get it across. Well, I'll tell you what, that is the tale of the day right there.
I know.
How many have we just missed? Gets it to Liam. Liam all the way across.
Yes!
And that's a goal by Mully.
Is that Mully again?
That's a little Mully.
That's a Mully.
That's a double Mully.
We love it.
We do have a Hattie watch.
Yeah, we do.
Love ourselves a good Hattie watch with 4:15.
4:15. Make it a game.
Minneapolis has 2. Wayzata has 4 with 4 minutes left to go. We put it in on the power play. Nicely done. Now I think hey, we're loving Matt Franzen Day. I love it too. I got one more fun Matt Franzen fact for you, but I need a text answer to this. Matt Franzen has a tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Matt Franzen.
Okay. And
wholesome Matt Franzen has a tattoo.
Wow.
If you know where that is, and you know what that tattoo is, send me a text.
Show?
This is a children's show. And trust me, it's okay.
Okay.
Nice play there by Swanee coming back on that back check, and that's going to be offsides with 4 minutes to go.
Mark on his wrist from that shot that came in.
From Franzen. It could be a puck mark. I did not realize that. A report that he might have 2 tattoos, one from a puck that came zipping into the penalty box. Rocco tries to chip that in, and he does. And Emmett goes after it as Wayzata's just trying to get this out, and Tommy keeps it in. Come on, bounce funny. And nice save there by the Wayzata keeper. Comes back to Tommy. Tommy dumps it back in, and Ryan goes back for it.
Let's get that hat trick.
Ryan's digging for it in the corner. Emmett comes in to help out, and Wayzata's looking to break this out. They get it all the way out to the red line. No icing as Rocco and Wayzata go back for it. Rocco plays his man, and Tommy comes over beautifully to pick it up. Gets it up to Rowan. Rowan takes it wide. I love that play. That comes to Rocco. Rocco keeps it in.
Yeah, Rocco.
He controls. He's got to find a buddy out front.
Yeah, where is it?
Who's he going to find? And he decides to go down low.
Are we just not going to be in front of the net today? I know. What is going on?
Minneapolis with the reverse umbrella. It's a new play. It's confusing to Wayzata. Wayzata tries to bring it in. Rocco just holds it.
Who is that, Rocco?
Luckily, Rocco realized it was in his pants, and Rocco comes away with it. He brings it wide, and just tries to eat it. Oh, nice job.
Oh, that was in.
And Rowan dumps it in. He goes for a change as Ryan. We're just going to leave Ryan out for 4 minutes. The rest of the game on a Hattie watch. Oh, nice try. Good play there by Liam. Stepping up, and he dumps it in again.
Oh, thank goodness. 2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining in the game as Carlos has it. He tries to get that out front. Here comes Carlos. Carlos back around, gets it to Wilson. And Minneapolis is without a goaltender. We've got 5. Oh, Wilson just put it off the crossbar.
Oh, did you hear that from up here?
I love that sound, but only when I hear a little netting sound as well.
It's a nice sound when you're in your defensive end, but it's a tough sound when you're in the offensive end.
I love that shot by Wilson. Wilson and Liam are back on defense. We got 4 forwards in there. Evan, Theo, Carlos, and Ackerman. Stay tuned. In 2 minutes, I'll tell you about Matt Franzen's tattoo as the puck comes back to Liam. Liam gets it to Wilson. Wilson puts it on net. Oh, it just got deflected over. I'm telling you, that had a chance to go in. And it comes down to Carlos and Theo. Theo gets it tries to get that back. And nice job of stepping up there by Wilson. Oh, Wayzata dumps it all the way down. That's going to be an icing
call.
Here,
Theo? He got a little warm out there. He had to take his gloves off.
That happens sometimes, right?
It's like when we had to change last night when we had to take our jackets off. Got a little hot.
Oh, who are we listening to right now? Is this they're talking about who? No, come on, Rocco, get that on net.
Oh, get it. That was on net.
And that was a beautiful shot.
2 centimeters.
2 centimeters. All right, so we've got Rocco, Franny, Wilson, Swanee, Emmett, and Ryan out there. Puck comes back to Franny. Franny gets it to Rocco. Rocco tries to put it on net. Yeah. He does, and Wilson gets it. He gets it down low to Ryan. Ryan to Wilson. Wilson's looking to get that on net. Oh, and he does. It's sitting out there. And the puck comes back out to center ice. Wilson has it back on our blue line. He rolls around. He gets that up to Franny, and Franny gets it to Swanee. Swanee back to Franny. Nice job of Wilson engaging. He gets it on net. And Franny keeps that puck in. Puck in 1 minute left.
We have 1D on the blue line, by the way.
That's all right. I'm fine with putting all 6 on there right now. Anyway, we need a goal, folks. And
out, icing.
Icing. I was a little worried that Rocco might have touched that one. So luckily, got an icing call. Face-off just to the right of the Wayzata keeper with 54 seconds left.
Ay, ay, ay.
Florida's on pins and needles. Belgium's on pins and needles. What in the world are we going to do? We need a goal.
We do.
Ackerman, Carlos, Rowan, and Theo. Theo gets a quick shot, but we're unable to get to the rebound. Carlos gets it back to Rowan. Rowan gets it right out front. Gets it to Ackerman. Ackerman to Carlos. Carlos gets it out to Rocco. Rocco trying to get that down low. Gets it over there to Rowan. Rowan tries to put it on net. And Rocco's going to play goaltender.
Oh, he touched.
He tips it wide. Woo! Rocco takes it back behind his net. He zips it around to Ackerman. Ackerman controls. And here we go. Rocco gets it back up. 15 seconds remaining. Puck gets into the Wayzata zone, but not by far. Comes to Wilson, who does a little foot mashy. And Wayzata dumps it all the way down.
4 seconds left.
4 seconds remaining in the game, folks. It's going to be a tough one to come back from here. But you never say die. You never know. We might want somebody with a left-handed shot, though.
But we won't get it 4-4.
Right. All right, so Ryan on the draw.
Oh, well.
We're just digging for it. And that's the end of the game, folks.
I wonder if this helped Wayzata.
I could have helped Wayzata. I think it leaves us the same.
Yeah, it leaves us the same, but...
Now, I know all of you watching from home are not turning off your television yet because you want to know about the tattoo.
Yes, that's
right. So the tattoo is on his shoulder. See, PG is of the Rolling Stones. Matt Franzen, we might need a photo of that Rolling Stones picture later. So, well, it wasn't the ending to the game we were hoping for,
No,
Marnie.
not at all.
But sometimes that can be good and kind of humbling to go in and practice a little harder for the next week, right?
Well, and we're rolling into districts now. So
Right? Absolutely.
we got to be on our top of our game this next few games. It's a new season.
So for all of you watching from home, thank you. We're glad you're with us. We really appreciate it. We're glad that Marie's mom was here in person today, which is fantastic.
That's awesome.
Love to have her in person. And for all of you watching from home, Oma from Belgium, we got Florida in the house, St. Louis, Missouri. We're all over the place. We're glad you're with us. And we will see you again. Do you know when our next game is? Is it
it's our
Saturday?
district. So,
Our district game is the next weekend, so we've got 7 days.
yeah, is it the 17th?
The 17th?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's look it up. But I think let's hold on, fans. Don't leave
I
us.
think you are right. I think it's the 17th at 5:30 at Plymouth Ice Center.
Yeah, it is at the Pick. Yep.
It's at the Pick? Okay. So, if you can come on out to the Pick, we'd love to see you in person. If not, be on with our telecast, and we'll have a little more fun together. Have a great weekend, everyone. And who are you picking for the Super Bowl, Marnie?
49ers and 49.
Kurt, who are you picking? Niners. Who are you picking for the Super Bowl? Kansas. Who are you picking? Chiefs?
No.
That
Niners.
means one more person has to pick to see who's going to win. Oh, we'll leave it at 2 Niners and 2 Chiefs. That's a good way to end it. All right, folks.
All
Have
right.
a great weekend.